this and that, he can handle it, that's a fact. No matter how great or small, he's the master of them all. And I put it all, yes, I put it all in his hands. Welcome back to your spiritual sports segment on Rima Gospel Radio. I'm CJ. The National League and Major League Baseball had it going on last night as the New York Mets knocked off the Philadelphia Phillies in 10 innings, 9-5, as Kelly Shoppich belted a 2-run homer. The defending champ St. Louis Cardinals were shut out and literally spanked by the Pittsburgh Pirates 7-0 with 2 homers from Pedro Alvarez. The Washington Nationals were shut out and also literally spanked by the Miami Marlins 9-0 as Steven Strasburg was roughed up for 9 hits in only 5 innings. The Milwaukee Brewers were pounded by the Chicago Cubs 4-1 as Jeff Bianchi launched his first career home run, while the San Francisco Giants won by a run 3-2 against the Houston Astros. The LA Dodgers were blasted by the Colorado Rockies 8-4 with a homer from Willen Rosario. The Cincinnati Reds pushed around the Arizona Diamondbacks 5-2 as Johnny Cueto wins his Major League leading best 17th game, and the Atlanta Braves shut out the San Diego Padres 2-0 as Dan Uggla knocks out his 17th homer. Round 1 of the US Open was held yesterday, and your notable winners for the men were Andy Roddick, Joe Wilfred Tsonga, Sam Querrey, Novak Djokovic, and Thomas Berdych. For your second segment, quick news and note: 6 weeks after its initial proposal, the NHL submitted a second one to the NHL Players Association on Tuesday, and a source aware of the league's proposal said the 6-year deal would include a redefinition of hockey-related revenue and a phased yearly reduction of that revenue for the players from where it currently stands at 57% to 50% by the 4th year, where it would stay for the remaining 3 years, while the initial proposal stood at 43%. Former New York Knicks center Patrick Ewing is relaunching his shoe company, Ewing Athletics, later this week. The Orlando Magic have signed former Boston Celtics guard Etuan Moore to a 2-year deal. New York Yankees general manager Brian Cashman said he was not surprised when he heard that former Yankees Melky Cabrera and Bartolo Colon failed drug tests and were suspended for 50 games. Toronto Blue Jays slugger Jose Bautista will have season-ending surgery to stabilize a tendon in his left wrist. Los Angeles Dodgers center fielder Matt Kemp left Tuesday night's game against the Colorado Rockies with a right knee bruise after crashing into the wall in the bottom of the first inning. New York Yankees third baseman Alex Rodriguez took live batting practice on Tuesday afternoon, the first time he's done so since fracturing his left hand on July 24th against the Seattle Mariners. And finally, Major League Baseball and ESPN, which first began televising games in 1990, on Tuesday announced a new 8-year broadcasting agreement that greatly increases the network's studio and game content across all of its platforms, as ESPN will return to televising postseason baseball beginning in 2014 with 1 of 2 wildcard games per season, alternating airing the American League and the National League games each year. In addition, it will also have the rights to all potential regular season tiebreaker games starting in 2014. To have your company sponsor a sports segment, please email me at cj@cjsports.com for more information. To catch archives of your spiritual sports segment, log on to my innovative blog site, cjsports.com, and make sure you give me that follow on Twitter at CJSports. That's CEEJAY. Stay tuned for more updates on your next spiritual sports segment, where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and have a wonderful Wednesday.